Hey guys, it is 4:41 in the afternoon and I'm getting ready to go to a comedy show and I'm going to do my makeup for you guys so you can see how I do it. I hope I can teach you guys some tips and tricks and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I already washed and moisturized my skin and now I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It smooths out my pores, it's really awesome. So I'm just going to wipe that right here. This is called the T-zone, so I'm going to do my nose. And right to the cheeks. I'm not going to go over here because you don't really need it because it's usually smooth over here. I'm going to go right here between my eyebrows and a little bit of my forehead and a little in my chin. So I'm going to start off with that, use my little rag. And now I'm going to get my foundation. So I personally use the Dior Forever Skin. That's this one. It's really cool. I love it. It's like wicked expensive, but I also like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This one's really, really good from the drugstore and it's like $5. It's awesome. But since I want to be very expensive today, I'm going to use this one. So I have a dampened beauty blender. Mine's just really stained. And it's all clean and ready to go, so I'm going to do 2 pumps of that. And if I look down, I'm looking at my little mirror right here. So I'm going to just put this on. I start out right here on this side, and I just dab, 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 all over, up over here, try to spread it out, and then I drag it down my neck, because I want it to blend in with my neck. Just dab, 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 dab. And then get some more. Your beauty blender really sucks it up. A cheap alternative to the beauty blender is the Real Techniques sponge. It's an orange one. It's really good. It's like $6 and it's pretty much the same thing as the beauty blender. It just has a flat edge, so it really works. I have one actually. It's this one right here. This one's awesome. So just continue, go around my nose, up on my nose, down the neck, right over here, and then keep going. And I'm not doing my eye sockets because I am going to get that with concealer. And then right in between the eyebrows, and then just a little bit more for the forehead. So I like a really full coverage foundation. I feel like it looks flawless, but if you don't like more of a full coverage, there is plenty of different foundations that you can get that have medium coverage, light coverage, if you like a BB cream, whatever works, whatever you like. There's not really any true way to apply makeup. This is just how I do it. So dab, 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 check my little mirror here. Okay, so now that I have foundation done, I'm going to go in with concealer. So I just got this new Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm wicked excited. It has a huge doe foot applicator. So what I do is I'm going to go right here, I'm going to go up, a triangle, and you look like kind of like an Aztec, but that's okay. And you go triangle, and then down the bridge of the nose, and on the chin right here. And then you're going to take your beauty blender again and blend that out. And you gotta go like up and look and blend right under the eye, right in that corner. It looks really crazy right now, but it'll be fine. Just keep blending. Blending is the best thing. And then you can go above your eyelids because that will prime your eyelid for eyeshadow. You're going to do this side, same thing. And then you're going to do the blending is the biggest thing you have to do. Nothing looks good unless you blend it out. and down the nose. This you want to just pat because you're going to like highlight the bridge of the nose. So you're just going to pat that in. Oh. Patting so much makes you so tired. Pat, and then we'll look in the mirror. That looks great. Okay, so now that you have your foundation and your concealer on, you have to set the concealer so it doesn't crease. So I use my very janky palette. This is the Anastasia Pro contour kit. I have the lightest shade, so I'm going to take any fluffy brush. I use the e.l.f. complexion brush. They're cheap, they work, no problems, I love them. So I'm going to take this banana color right here, dip that in, and then this nude color, and I just mix them both. And then you're going to go right under the eye, and you're going to press that in. You're just going to press that in right like that, and you're going to sweep back and forth. After you press, you're going to sweep back and forth to blend it all in. So pressing doesn't take away any of the coverage, and then when you sweep, you're blending it. So press, 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 and then sweep back and forth. And then you're done with that. And then I take the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. This is how I get my like Instagram filter. And I take some of that and I just brush it all over the face. This is going to set the foundation so it lasts all day. In my case, all night. Same side. And then up above the forehead, down the nose, on the mustache area. There. Now that is all done. Now go back into my janky palette. This one. You'll love this thing to death. And I'm going to take any angled brush like this. Mine's it's dense, so it's like really dense and compact, and it's not fluffy. You're gonna take this. Ow, I just hit myself in the face. Oh my god. And you're gonna take this, and I take the middle color because it's more of a taupe, so it's more neutral than this one's really dark, and then this one is more orangey. So I take the middle color and I rub the brush in, and then so right here, this is where your cheekbone is, and under here there's like an indent, so you want to go from the ear down to about right here where the eye is, and you don't want to go any more, you look like you have a beard. So you go like this, and you just start blending it in this crease, going back and forth, and going down, and then I push mine up. And I kind of round mine a little bit to give me more of a cheekbone right here. Okay, so there's that. You can totally see a difference. This side is all contoured and this side is not. So you can see that in the front of the face, how this one has more of a structure. And now I'm going to do it to the other side. So I take the same color and go in on the other side, same motion, back and forth. That is contoured, this is contoured. Now, if you think of how like the sun comes in at you and you want to like bronze up your skin, you can take a little bit of like a bronzy shade, but not like too orange, and you dip a little bit of that in. And now the sun hits right above here in your temples. And you want to brush along the hairline and this side. And I do like a 3 motion, so you want to go down, and then you can create a jawbone. And then same with the other side, take a little bit more. And then like this. There. So everything is really bronze. Make sure it's all blended. There. Okay. So now that we have that all blended, we have a contour on. Now let's move on to blush. So I am using a mid-tone pink, which this one is Blush Baby by MAC. And I'm using that on, I can find my blush brush around here somewhere. Okay, right here. This is the e.l.f. blush brush. It's awesome. I like that it has a little bit of a tapered tip. It picks up product and it's just wicked soft. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. Make sure you hit it off because if it's a really pigmented blush, you don't want to go in too heavy-handed because it'll just look like clown right here. So you just want to go in a little bit, tap it off, and I go not too close to the nose, so I go like right here in the middle of your eye and just pounce right here on the apples of your cheeks to get some of that color in, and then go up and kind of blend it a little bit into your contour, but not too much so you can see the difference of what's blush and what's a shadow for your contour. So just blend that in. Draw a little bit more. I pounce mine in. Okay, and now I do the other side. And I just go like that and blend it in. Okay, there. So now we have the blush on. And now highlight. So I am going to use Becca's Opal. It's a nice champagne highlight. And I use this tiny little brush. I broke it, but this brush is awesome. I think it's e.l.f. I don't know, but it's awesome. But I broke it. But that's okay, because it still works. So I take a little bit on just the edge right here. And so with your highlight, you want to feel where this bone is. So your eye bone is right here, and then your eye goes into that hole. So you want to go right a little bit at the edge of your eyebrow, and you want to go like right here. And you don't want to come in too much. So you just want to highlight right here. And you just want to have a little bit of highlight right there. Just so the light can catch it, but it's not like... Some people like that, but I don't. And then on the other side, same place. There we go. And then a little bit on your nose. I like a little bit more on my nose. Just like that. Perfect. Alright. Now time for the eyes. So we already primed the eyes with the concealer. So I am going to use my new Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this thing. It's awesome. It's 38 bucks on Morphe.com. It's awesome, but today I think I'm going to do a really warm orangey red look. I think that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush. This is the MAC 217. I'm going to take that and I'm going to dip it into this neutral light caramel color. I'm going to just dip some of that in, a little bit on the brush, tap it off, and first I'm going to blend it in right here in the crease. And if you have hooded lids, just go above where the hood, like if you're hooded like this, just go above and create a crease. But I'm just going to go back and forth in windshield wiper motions and then in circles and blend that into the crease as a transition color. Alright, and then same with the other side. Take it, windshield wiper motions. back and forth, and then circles. Okay, so now you have a transition color that goes into the crease so everything can blend out perfectly. So now I'm going to take, so I just used that one, so I'm going to take one down and tap that into there, tap it off, and then I'm going to go a little bit lower in the crease and make it very, very, very in the, like deep in the crease without going too high or too low. Just want that right in the crease and do windshield wiper motions. Just like that. So you have all that color right in the crease and everything's going to build onto each other. Alright, and then same with the other side. And you don't want to go too out because then it'll get everywhere. But I can show you something really cool to clean that up. Alright, so now we have that right in the crease, and I can do a little bit more on the side. Okay, so now we have those in the crease, and now what do I want to do? I think for an all over lid color, I'm going to take this color right here. It's like a shiny metallic copper. I'm going to take that color and I'm going to take more of a flat brush, like to pack on the color. So I'm going to take that, and literally you only need like 2 brushes for this whole look. So a fluffy blending brush and a flat brush. So I'm going to take this color right here, and then I'm going to pack it on only on the lid. I'm not going to go into the crease at all. Since I'm going out, I'm going to make this look a little bit darker for like a nighttime look instead of like an everyday look. I'll do one of those later. But this is for going out. So I take more on my brush and I'm just going to pack that color on until I get the opacity that I am looking for. Alright, and now, so that's what that looks like. So you totally can see how the look is coming in. So now I grab the other side. I'm so ready for fall. I'm so ready for pumpkins and sweaters and scarves. Not really much of the cold weather, but everything else, yeah, I'm pretty ready for it. Ready for the Freiburg Fair. That is my favorite fair. I can't wait to go to that. I want to go like pretty much every day. Like, I don't care how far away it is. I just want to go every day. So I'm going to do a little bit more on this side. Really pack it on because I really want that color to be like... Alright, so I'm done with that. Pack that all on. And if you notice you have fallout, just take any fluffy brush and let's see, any fluffy brush and like any finishing powder, like any setting powder that you have, doesn't really matter. Just take some of this. This is the MAC finishing powder. Just take it and sweep right under your eye, and it'll get rid of all the fallout. Same with this side. Okay. Now I want to deepen out the outer corner, so I'm going to take, where did that brush go? Oh, there it is, okay. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush again, the 217. Doesn't matter what's on it, doesn't matter, you're going in with a dark color, so it doesn't matter anyway. And I'm going to take this deep chocolate purpley brown right here. Just gonna dip my brush in it. And then there's a lot of fallout on there, so I'm just gonna tap it off, or it's gonna be all on your face. So with this, I'm just gonna focus this right here, just literally right there. And I'm just gonna pat, 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 and then I'm gonna kind of do little tick motions. Just kind of blend and fluff that in to the outer corner. I don't want to go too in because then the darkness will overpower the shimmer that I have. But I'm going to add a little bit more because I want it to be dark. And then pack that on and then kind of fluff it. I just kind of fluff it, not pressing, literally not pressing like at all. Like literally like that. I'm just gonna fluff that in. And then you can just kind of fluff it a little bit into the crease. Okay, just like that. And then I clean up. Just like that. I just take my finger and I just go like this. And then same with the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. Hair is getting in my face today. I never do my hair. There. So these are the eyes so far. And now I'm going to take this little brush and I'm going to highlight my eyebrow. So you're just going to take it and I just put it right here at the arch. And same with the other side. Right here, just at the arch, and I just use any shimmery cream white color. Alright, now this is the point where I do my eyebrows, and I hate doing my eyebrows because I feel like I get a different eyebrow every time I do them. It's crazy. Alright, now I'm going to find my eyebrow brush. Okay, so I just use this angled tiny, tiny, tiny little brush. You can use a pencil, you can use anything you want, a powder. I use a pomade because I like really, really dark brows, but I hate my brows, so we'll see where it gets me today. Alright, so how I do my brows is I start at the tail and I just drag on the bottom right to the tail and draw a line. So I'm going to do that right now. So, as you see right here, it looks really, really crazy. But I just draw this line right, and then I'm going to finish up the tail and make it to a point. And I'm gonna flick. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more, not too much. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow. I love this because I like really, really dramatic brows. If you don't like dramatic brows, don't buy this. Buy like the Brow Wiz or Maybelline Brow Pencil, anything like that. But if you like dramatic brows, I highly suggest this product. And then, I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm going to fill in the top. I'm just going to fill in the top. And they're going to connect. Just like that. And now, how I do the front is I kind of just take my brush and place it like right there, and I drag. And it will like start to fill in. So I have the front where I want to mark it, and then I just fill it in. I just take the remainder of product. I don't want to dip it in again because then I'll get like crazy dark brows. And I like a very feathered but dark brow look. And then I just kind of clean it up a little bit and make it exactly how I want it. And then I have an eyebrow. It looks really dark right now, but with the rest of my makeup, it'll look fine. Like, it looks insane right now. It looks like I don't know how to do makeup and I'm just coloring. And then same with the other side. I like dark eyebrows because my natural hair color is pretty dark. Like up in here, that's all natural. And it's pretty dark once it really grows out. But I just like how dark eyebrows look on me. So same thing, I'm just filling in the top. And this eyebrow for some reason hates me. Always. Just never wants to work and look good. So I just have to work with it. Make it how I want it to look. And I just kind of draw. Really, you're just drawing. That's all really makeup is painting and drawing and making your own style and how you like it and how you want it. But I'm just filling it in. I only really do makeup like once a week. Honestly, like I work at an assisted living and I don't have time to do my makeup at 5 o'clock in the morning when I have to go to work, and it just takes too much of my time. But when I get to do makeup, it's a lot of fun because I get to express myself. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean up this tail with a beauty blender and just clean it up, make it look good. There, that's how I want my eyebrows to look. It looks really crazy, like cartoon brows, but it'll be fine. And it looks good. Okay, now time for eyeliner. Fix the way I'm sitting here. My goodness, I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay, so for eyeliner, this is how I personally do my eyeliner. So I'm gonna take my eyeliner and I'm gonna start like a tiny little line right here in the corner, and I'm gonna drag it across right here, and I'll show you. So, how do I want my mirror to sit? Okay, so I take it and I drag. Okay, so see what I just did there? I dragged it across like that. And now I'm going to drag it over the rest of the way. I tug at my eye right here. You're not supposed to, but I do because I can get a straight line with it. And so I tug over and close this one eye, and I pull it over. And then, okay, so I have my eyeliner on, but I want to do a wing. So what I'm going to do is go from the outer tear duct, and you're gonna drag up to the length that you want and check it. So I have the line right there, and then I'm going to I'm literally just gonna connect. So I'm gonna take the end of this and connect it to there. There. Just like that. Now I have a wing. Wing! Sweet! And then I'm going to just do it to the other side. You can do small wings, thin wings, thick wings, whatever you want. It's really up to you. Since I'm going out, I'm going to do a kind of bigger, thicker wing. And doing eyeliner really just takes practice. Now I have both wings on, like that. And now, oh, and that is the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner felt tip marker. Love this. I like the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but I like this one more. I think it stays blacker longer, and it doesn't run out as fast. So now I'm going to take a bottom eyeliner. I use the Marc Jacobs black eyeliner, but as long as you have your favorite black eyeliner, use it. I just like this one. So then I'm gonna smudge that into the bottom. And I'm just gonna smudge that. I'm not gonna go in too far to the tear duct because then black will start like falling down on your face. So I just go as close as possible, but not directly into the tear duct. And do it on the same side. And not into the tear duct and make it black so that looks like that. And now, time for mascara. I personally don't curl my eyelashes, but you can. I just don't have an eyelash curler, and my eyelashes are crazy as it is. So I'm using the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, but my favorite drugstore mascara is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm actually going to use this one because it's magic. I don't know what voodoo they put in this, but it's literally magic. So you don't want to pump your mascara. It's really bad for it. It actually like ages it, so it could die in like 2 weeks instead of 3 months. So I take some, I clear off the end so it doesn't fall onto your face. And then I just wiggle up. And I get as close and I drag it. You know those weird faces when you put on mascara? Yeah, you're gonna see a couple of those. So I just drag it and get the length that I want. And I wiggle it to get the volume and apply the product to the lashes. I usually only do one coat, but I might do 2. But I kind of work at my lashes for a while. I like to have wicked long, dramatic lashes. Okay, those are those. One coat with that. And do the same thing on the other side. I seriously can't believe I'm doing a video. That's crazy. But everyone asks me how I do my makeup, and they're like, oh, your makeup's so good. I'm like, it's just how I do my face. I don't know. Oh. If you get it on your nose, like I just did, you should wait until it dries, and then it will flake off. But I just rubbed it off. And I just pull my lashes up because I want them to show. And then for the bottom lashes, I just go right close to the thing and I wiggle. And I wiggle them on. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And like that. Now this side, do the same thing, just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Until you get the effect that you're looking for. And now let that dry. Let that dry. And now I go in with a second coat. Just because I really want to build those lashes up. You don't have to. But I just like to build them up like insane. There. And I like my lashes to be like very spread out, a little bit spidery but not too much, very fanned out and just like that. That's how I like them. So if you make a mistake, say you got mascara on the bottom of right under here, right there, and you can see it and it's really bugging you, just take a Q-tip and go right under, and you just want to drag up and stop. And I'll pick it up. You want to drag up and stop. You don't want to rub because it will smear it. You just want to drag up, not down, because if you drag up, it will like kind of mend into your eyeliner and it'll take some away and it will be less noticeable than like smudging it all in. Now I want to set my face. I'm going to use, where did it go? Okay. The MAC Fix Plus. This is awesome. Has a nice mist like that. And L'Oreal has a really good setting spray. And you just want to set your whole look. And you don't want to blink too much because you'll smear your eyeliner and mascara all over your face. And then you want to set that. And lips. I get the Sephora Play Box. This thing is awesome. And I got this Urban Decay Vice lipstick, if I can find it. It's right here. It's in Amulet. It's like this like reddish mauve fall perfect color. Kind of matches my sweatshirt. And I'm going to do my lips. So I first am just going to carve out my lips on the shape that I want. And then fill it in. So yeah, I'm just carving out my lips. And this is a matte lipstick. There's the bottom half. And then I'm going to dip again. I'm going to do the top. Okay, so say if you have like one line like this, just take your finger and literally just go like that, and it turns out perfect every time. Dab, dab, dab. Mm-hmm. Fix the line. And there we go. Alright, so I got the lips, the eyes, and now my eyebrows don't look as crazy because I have the rest of my face on. And here that is. I hope that you guys liked my video. I hope that I could help. I really want to do more of like a natural makeup look, but that's that for now. Bye!